I've known Coach Annarella for 25 years, so I pretty much followed him in a lot of places that we've gone, and he was a mentor. I think he knew I wanted to be a head coach, and I think that was one of the great things about him was, you know, he's known for getting his players ready and prepared for life, but he spent a lot of time making sure each one of his coaches were prepared too. So he wanted us to make sure we were prepared, so when we went out to teach and coach, that our players were prepared. And in doing that, I think in some way he prepared me for this.
Obviously football, you know, will go on now, and you're now the interim head coach at Austintown-Fitch. What kind of coach are you? What do you bring to the program now that you'll be heading up this group of young men? What kind of team will the Falcons have on the field?
We're going to carry on the traditions of what Phil established as a program here at Austintown-Fitch. We know through the years he's established a great deal of success. They've made the playoffs a few times. Last year we were 8-2 and made the playoffs. So we're going to kind of carry on Phil's tradition and his mission for what he wanted for this upcoming season. We have 10 returning starters, I believe, but not a lot of experience coming back. So we're going to be kind of young, we're going to be inexperienced, but kids are working real hard right now, and hopefully that'll transition into playing down the road.
What's your style of coaching now that you'll be, you know, the man in charge, the head coach, that type of a thing?
Pretty much I'm a little bit more laid back than Phil normally, but once I get on the football field I can get just as fiery as anybody. So, you know, I like to follow a strict regimen of being on time, making sure everybody's doing things they're supposed to do, giving 100%, whether it's coaching and playing, making sure that everybody's doing the things they're supposed to do for that day, and then we move on to the next day and keep going. We try not to look forward or ahead in any way. We take each day one at a time, leading up to each scrimmage and each game, things like that. I'm an offensive coach by nature, but a lot of times the defensive coaches were always asking me questions to look at it from a different perspective. So I've gotten to, because of film study and everything, learn a lot about different defenses as well, because that would help in turn our offense to be able to be successful too.
A lot of tradition of success at Fitch over the years and years and years. What's your message to all those faithful Falcon fans as you know embark on this job, and you know, what do you tell those folks now that you have the opportunity to do so with what you're undertaking?
Well, under these circumstances, if I could trade this opportunity for Phil to be here, I would. But we're just going to continue the things that Phil has established here, Falcon Nation. Why change anything with the success that has been here? Now, there will be tweaks here and there. It's not going to be a definite stamp of what Phil Annarella would do, but the basic fundamentals of the program, all the expectations and everything that he expected, this coaching staff is well aware of all of those, and we're all going to try to continue that best way possible. But I think there's going to be a few differences here and there that people might see, mainly during game times than anything else.